nothing but country. Yeah, she's country. From her cowboy boots to her down home roots, she's country. From the song she plays to the prayer she prays, that's the way she was born and raised. She ain't afraid to stay country. Yeah, she's nothing but country. She's all about the country. From the backwoods, she's a homegrown, down to the bone, she's country. She'd take Colorado if he'd take her with him. Closes the door before the winter lets the cold in, and wonders if her love is strong enough to make him stay. She's answered by the taillights shining through the window pane. He said, I wanna see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? She said, you're a rambling man, and you ain't ever gonna change. You got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. At a truck stop diner just outside of Lincoln. The night is black as the coffee he was drinking, and in the waitress' eyes he sees the same old light is shining. He thinks of Colorado and the girl he left behind him. He said, I wanna see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? She said, you're a rambling man, and you ain't ever gonna change. You got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. Born for leaving. Well, it's a winding road when you're in the lost and found. You're a lover, I'm a runner, and we go round and round. And I love you, but I leave you. I don't want you, but I need you. You know it's you that calls me back here, baby. Stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you there? 'Cause I'm a rambling man. I ain't never gonna change. Got a gypsy soul to blame, and I was born for leaving. Born for leaving. When I close my eyes, I see you. No matter where I am, I can smell your perfume through these whispering pines. I'm with your ghost again. It's a shame about the weather, but I know soon we'll be together. And I can't wait till then. I can't wait till then.
It was right after senior year, just before the summer disappeared. We went a riding them old farm ruts, hanging out on the gate of his truck. We threw a blanket neath the sunset, being brave as 18 gets. We gave each other more than our hearts, with the help of a mason jar. Drinking watermelon moonshine, cut the barn with a little light, parking back in them kudzu vines. I was his and every bit of that boy was mine. Too young to know what love was, but we were learning on the sweet buzz. There's never nothing like the first time, and mine's always gonna taste like watermelon moonshine. Just remember feeling all grown up, taking pulls like it ain't no thing. Never told him it was my first drink, but I told him that he was the one. You're so sure when you're that young, you think you got it all figured out. And now I laugh when I think about drinking watermelon moonshine. We cut the barn with a little light, parking back in them kudzu vines. I was his and every bit of that boy was mine. Too young to know what love was, but we were learning on a sweet buzz. There's never nothing like the first time, and mine's always gonna taste like watermelon moonshine. I thought that high would last forever, that ain't what it does. Maybe we were drunk in love, or maybe we were just drinking watermelon moonshine. We cut the barn with a little line, parking back in them kudzu vines. I was his and every bit of that boy was mine. Too young to know what love was, but we were learning on a sweet buzz. There's never nothing like the first time, and mine's always gonna taste like watermelon moonshine, watermelon moonshine.
Get off of work and we meet down at our spot. We had a patio with a view of a parking lot. It was 2 for $1 and 4 for $2 at Christmas lights in the middle of June, all hung up like I was on you. I say, hey, hey, baby, do you wanna come over? You say no way, then you move in closer. Next thing I know, you were in my t-shirt, right there. Your hair messed up like a Guns N' Roses video. Oh, oh, so hot, still got it up in my head. You were moving around in the TV light. I ain't ever seen anything like your dress, my floor, the way you wore my t-shirt. Yeah, you look good in my t-shirt, girl. Oh yeah. We'll be walking up the stairs with the neighbors saying keep it down. But it's hard to unlock the door when you're making out. You know what I'm saying? You'll be saying that we gotta quit doing this, so why you leaning in for one more kiss? And pretty soon you're sliding off what you got on and slipping into my t-shirt, right there. Your hair messed up like a Guns N' Roses video. Oh, oh, so t-shirt. You see you spinning around in my t-shirt. Right there, your hair messed up like a Guns N' Roses video. Oh, oh, so hot. My t-shirt, right there, your hair messed up like a Guns N' Roses video. Oh, oh, so hot. Still got it up in my head. You were moving around in the TV lane. I ain't ever seen anything like your dress, my floor, the way you wore my t-shirt. You look good in my t-shirt, baby. Yeah, you look so good in my t-shirt. Yeah, I think you look good in a t-shirt. Oh yes, you look so good in my t-shirt. I got my shades on, top back, rolling with the music jack, one on the wheel, one around you, baby. Little sun left to burn in the blue sky, shining off the cross hanging from the mirror of my ride. Breeze blowing in, your hair blowing round. You're scanning through the stations looking for that country sound. The good stuff iced up in the back seat. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be. I got my shades on, top back, rolling with the music jack. One on the wheel, one around you, baby. Sunset, I bet there's a chance we could get sure enough tangled up, laid back and lazy. Pour it on easy now, don't spill a bit. Nothing but time tonight, let's get to killing it. Long as I'm rocking with you, girl, you know I'm cool with just chilling it. Nothing but two-lane country on up ahead. Girl, you're so fine, I wouldn't mind if this is all we did. You got me high on kisses, you got me missing signs. Hard looking left when my world is on my right. I got my shades on, top back, rolling with the music jack. One on the wheel, one around you, baby. Sunset, I bet there's a chance we could get sure enough tangled up, laid back and lazy. Pour it on easy now, don't spill a bit. Nothing but time tonight, let's get to killing it. Long as I'm rocking with you, girl, you know I'm cool with just chilling it. Nothing like a little you and me, low-key. Right now I'm right where I wanna be. I got my shades on, top back, rolling with the music jack. One on the wheel, one around you, baby. Sunset, I bet there's a chance we could get sure enough tangled up, laid back and lazy. Pour it on easy now, don't spill a bit. Nothing but time tonight, let's get to killing it. Long as I'm rocking with you, girl, you know I'm cool with just chilling it. Yeah, I love rocking with you and girl, we're just chilling it.
This is my kind of town. This is my kind of place. I wouldn't mind hanging around for more than just a couple days. I got a 12th floor room with a killer view of the empty Astrodome, a tab at the bar downstairs. But all I I can think about is home. I got my new boots covered in red dirt, a don't mess with Texas t-shirt, and a Lone Star postcard postmarked to missing you. It's got the biggest sky you've ever seen, the coldest beer you'd ever drank, but I still feel like I landed on the moon, 'cause it ain't got you. Houston, we got a problem. You should have seen 19th Street. You should have seen a midnight rodeo, the way them saloon doors swing when they line dance to Copperhead Road. Some about the air down here that'll make you feel the way all them cowboys do. I wish I was an outlaw, but all I can think about is you. I got my new boots covered in red dirt, a don't mess with Texas t-shirt, and a Lone Star postcard postmarked to missing you. It's got the biggest sky you've ever seen, the coldest beer you'd ever drink, but I still feel like I landed on the moon, 'cause it ain't got you. Houston, we got a problem. It's got the biggest sky you've ever seen, the coldest beer you'd ever drink, but I still feel like I landed on the moon, 'cause it ain't got you. Houston, we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem.
I got a piece of land out in the countryside. Lay back and smell the sun, warm up the Georgia pie. Feels so good to be taking it easy. Why would I ever leave? 'Cause I know I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good looking woman with her arms around me. Here in a small town where it feels like home. I got everything I need and nothing that I don't. Oh no, oh no. We got a fire go down by the riverside. Sip whiskey out the bar, living like we'll never die. Come on and stay a while if you don't believe me. Why would I ever leave? 'Cause I know I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good looking woman with her arms round me. Here in a small town where it feels like home. I got everything I need and nothing that I don't. Oh no, oh no. that live down the street. Got a good-looking woman with her arms around me. Here in a small town where it feels like home, I got everything I need. And nothing that I don't. Everything I need. And nothing that I don't. Homegrown. It's the way that you carry from the things you think you want. It's the way that you carry from the things you think you wear. That you even carry on. It's the way that you carry from the things you think you want. I got everything I need. Nothing that I don't. Everything I need. Nothing that I don't. Everything I need. Nothing that I don't. Oh, everything I need. And nothing that I don't.
It's gonna be more than enough for my two left feet and our two hearts beating. Nobody's gonna see us go crazy. So baby, why don't we just dance down the hall, maybe straight up the stairs, bouncing off the wall, floating on air, baby. Why don't we just dance? Put your best dress on and those high heel shoes you love to lose as soon as the tunes come on. On second thought, just the way you are is already driving me crazy. So baby, why don't we just dance down the hall, maybe straight up the stairs, bouncing off the wall, floating on air, baby. Why don't we just dance? I'll cut a rug. Well, it might be me, but the way I see it, the whole wide world has gone crazy. So baby, why don't we just dance on the walls, floating on air, baby, baby. Why don't we just dance?
Hang up that red dress, let down your hair, cancel those reservations, there's no need to go nowhere. As good as you're looking right now, girl, I bet you're thinking I'm crazy. There's a side of you that I want to see that never ceases to amaze me. Give me that girl with her hair in a mess, sleepy little smile with her head on my chest. That's the you that I like best. Give me that girl. Give me that girl loving up on me. Old t-shirt and a pair of jeans. That's the you I want to see. Give me that girl. Give me the girl that's beautiful, without a trace of makeup on, barefoot in the kitchen, singing her favorite song, dancing around like a fool, starring in her own little show. Give me the girl that the rest of the world ain't lucky enough to know. Give me that girl with her hair in a mess, sleepy little smile with her head on my chest. That's the you that I like best. Give me that girl. Give me that girl loving up on me. Old t-shirt and a pair of jeans. That's the you I want to see. Give me that girl. Give me that girl. Sleepy little smile with her head on my chest. That's the you that I like best. Give me that girl. Give me that girl loving up on me. Old t-shirt and a pair of jeans. That's the you I want to see. Give me that girl. Give me that girl.
Lot's full, gonna ride that cow with a Dallas bull. Everybody in the ATL is coming. DJ's got those speakers thumping. Got a black Ford, not a white Mercedes. Walking in the front door, checking out the ladies. My buddy says, hey boys, I'm buying. Hottest girl in he's giving me the iron. Everybody knows it's gonna be one of those. I can drink to that all night. That's the stuff I like. That's the kind of party makes you throw your hands up high. About to tie one on, talking gone, 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 turning all the wrongs into right. I can drink to that all night. Working on the sweet thing, sitting on a bar stool, doing shots of Jack, girl, gonna take it old school, saying hell yeah to every song they're playing. Do you wanna dance, baby? I'm just saying. Everybody knows it's gonna be one of those. I can drink to that all night. That's the stuff I like. That's the kind of party makes you throw your hands up high. About to tie
check. Mic check.
Are you guys using mics?
Just
I don't think so.
We're just backup dancers. Moral support. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, if you want.
All right, ready?
You can have them.
No, this is your all
Sorry?
show.
04. And you're ready to play the music? Okay, awesome.
It's good here.
You ready?
03. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen of Alaska FFA, who is excited for state convention?
Porter,
Y'all, yes, Will.
I don't think that they were very loud. I think I could barely hear them. Could you?
I couldn't hear anything actually. It could be my ears are still clogged from the elevation change, but I didn't hear anything. I think I said, Alaska FFA, who's ready for state convention? Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty impressive. So, I am Porter Hand. I'm from the great state of South Carolina. I'm not going to bore you with a full introduction. We'll all do them with me. But I'm joined by Caroline, one of your national vice presidents. Will, Will, from the kind of okay state of Idaho. Emily, from the evergreen state of Washington. And then down there off the edge of the stage is Sarah from the Mitten state of Michigan. So, it's kind of hard to see out there, but I need 4 incredibly brave volunteers who know the FFA creed. Oh, the hands dropped so fast. They dropped so fast.
All right.
We've got 2 right there. Let me see, 1 right there and 1 right there.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay,
Test. 1, 2.
Isabella, where's Isabella at? They want you to do it. Where's she at? Isabella,
1, 2,
we'll take
1,
you.
2.
Please see Sarah up here at the front to join us on stage. I need 3 more, folks. 3 more. 1. Come on, please join Sarah at the side of the stage.
1, 2.
Right there. Please see Sarah at the side of the stage. Yeah, you seem to be very excited. Is that 4? All right, our 4th one is on the way. So, we'll wait for them to get up there. I thought that was very good. You see how fast the hands went down? I was like, I need 4 volunteers. They know the creed immediately. All right, come, please join us center stage, folks. Let's give a round of applause for our lovely volunteers. All right. So, you all 4 know the creed, correct? That is wonderful. That is awesome. Because this evening, for this pre-session, before the first general session of the Alaska FFA State Convention, we're going to do a creed rap battle. Yeah. So, just in case we're not aware, Will and I are going to give you a wonderful demonstration of how this creed rap battle should look. All right, are we ready?
Wait, does that mean that I need to drop a line here for you? Drop some beats?
Will, if you could drop a beat,
Okay,
that would be incredible.
Boom, chicka boom, 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 wow, wow, chicka boom, boom, chicka boom, 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 chicka boom, 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 chicka boom, 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 chicka 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 boom, 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 chicka boom, boom, wow, 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 boom, chicka boom, 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 chicka boom, 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 chicka boom, 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 chicka boom, boom, boom.
DJ Will in the house.
Honestly, Will, you might be better than Mustard. That's good. You need to get in contact with KDOT. So, while Will's beatboxing was incredible, I don't really want to subject our lovely volunteers to that. So, sound man, if you could please drop a beat for our lovely contestant. Ooh. Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to start name and chapter.
Glacierview.
Your name is Glacier?
Rayleigh from Glacierview.
Rayleigh from Glacierview.
I believe in the future of agriculture with faith born not of words but of deeds. Achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculture Isabella from Palmer. I believe that to work and live on a good farm or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits is pleasant as well as challenging. For I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life and hold an infinite fondness for those associations, which even in hours of discouragement I cannot deny.
I believe in leadership from ourselves and respect for others. I believe in my own ability to work efficiently and think clearly, with knowledge and skill as I can see here, and in the ability of progressive agriculturists to serve our own and common interests, and pushing and working with modern of our own.
Copper River. I believe in less dependence on bargaining and more power. Wait. I believe in less dependence on begging and more power in bargaining, and the life abundant and enough honest wealth to help make it so. For others as well as myself, and less need for charity and more of it when needed, and being happy myself and playing square with those whose happiness depends on me.
Guys, this is going to be tough. That was an incredible showing by our volunteers. Let's give them all one more big round of applause. All right. Here's the thing. It's just too hard for us to decide. To pick one winner out of all of these four that gave the best Creed rap battle, I think we should leave it up to you, the members of Alaska FFA. What do y'all think? Yeah? All right. That was a little weak. They didn't sound very excited.
Did you hear anything? Like, I heard like a faint whisper, but I couldn't really hear any cheering.
I don't even think they want to vote, Will.
No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do either.
Yeah, let me prove to me that you want to vote. Okay. I hear you, Alaska. You're getting a little high. All right. Remind me. Tell us your name one more time.
Rayleigh.
Everybody, let's hear it for Rayleigh. Ooh. Okay. Isabella. All right. Addison. Addie. Let's hear it for Addie. And last but not least, Nolan. Oh. After a lot of deliberation, your 49th Alaska State FFA Convention Creed Rap Battle Champion, Nolan! Nolan is going to receive a wonderful hoodie. All of our brave contestants are going to get a little goodie bag, hopefully as an incentive for you guys to volunteer next time, right? You see the goodie bag they're getting? That's awesome. You guys may head back to your seats. Please follow Sarah. Yeah, give her a round of applause. All right, folks. We have T-minus 12 minutes before the first general session of the 49th Alaska FFA State Convention. I hear that the members of Alaska FFA really like to dance. Is that true? I think we might have enough room maybe to do a little church clap. What do we think? Oh, wow. That was good. My sound people up there, are we good for church clap? They requested 2 seconds, and then we're going to church clap it up. Who's excited? Awesome. I don't think they're very excited, Will. First they weren't hyped for the session. Then they didn't want to vote. Now they're not even excited to church clap. Alaska, are you excited to church clap? Oh, yeah. That was a little bit better. That was a little bit better. All right. Without further ado. Oh, that's a good question. I don't think they can go on stage. Is that sound booth? Interesting. Oh, Mr. Fox? Fox says yes. Please go through the doors. Yeah, go through the doors on the side if you'd like to church clap on the stage. Don't touch the lovely wood on the front. This is very expensive and I can't afford it.
Church mother in a church hat clap. Man, that sure gave her color purple coming back clap. When that whole week beat you up and stress you, but you hear that organ playing and remind you of your blessings. And on another note, she just hit another note. Chills down my spine, got me crying, make me overload. You don't know about it though. Old school church hymns, deacons get the humming, now the drummer finna burst in. Lordy, Lordy, Lord. Can you hear me now? Church close, sweater, you don't care, you just get it now. Testify how we made martyrs out of these fathers and rose up all of his daughters to glorify him with honor. Man, I swear Thomas Jones with her head did. Now it's flying everywhere, she don't care what her head did. She an egg, yeah, caught up in the egg, yeah. Probably why she clapping like Jesus just reappeared, yeah. Give me that God Almighty, that good old Bible, that old school doctrine. Give me that truth for the body, ain't nothing new about it, but it's still full of power. Church clap, let me hear the church clap. 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 I wanna be the type of dude to get the Lord on his feet. I wanna do the type of shows that the Lord wanna see. What I mean, if I can make the whole church clap, it ain't a clap in the heavens, then that clap just a clap, clap. For the Son glorified, sin mortified. The Holy Spirit going word that truth ain't watered down. It's sound doctrine, gets birthed in the common now. Nothing wrong with singing loud, but that ain't where the power's down. The church has been clapping at weak sermons, leaving the weak hurt. No one's changed by Sunday service. We need discernment, check what you be affirming, cause the church can be full of members but empty in conversion. Preach the gospel and stand back, look for changed lives, not for hand claps. Love people well, oh they can't stand at the church, just the church with the words where we stand at. Give me that God Almighty, that good old Bible, that old school doctrine. Give me that truth for the body, ain't nothing new about it, but it's still full of power. Church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church
Alaska FFA, that was wonderful. I know y'all are still falling into your seats, but honestly, that was very impressive. The stage, I'm surprised it could hold that incredible church clap that we just did. The power, gosh, the power. It took so much out of me. I'm so exhausted. All right, we are just moments away from the first general session. Let's see if y'all can do it good this time. Who's excited for the first session of the 49th Alaska FFA State Convention? All right, folks, thank you so much for being willing participants and for church clapping. We have been your visiting officers, and I hope you enjoyed the session. We'll see you all again tomorrow.
stand down there right now.
Sounds good.
So like honestly, once you get in your spot, can I move them around? And I'll tell them.
Yeah, just kind of
Like,
what I would do is hold it up and kind of like don't shake it, just like hold it up, make it obvious you're the one who's talking, and then what you're gonna do is like go to put it on your chin and pull it away from your chin, and you're gonna talk across the mic and not directly into it.
okay.
And just like if it's doing weird things, just like, and you can pause and then just
If I go open the door. Okay.
if you want.
Sounds good. What? When I'm done?
You can go sit in that front.
This one? Okay, cool.
They had their advisor from? Interesting. Ah. Well, I wish.
Thank you.
That I could. I'm not.
I appreciate it.
I'm just saying.
Door. I know, that's the part I'm like, they're gonna say it and my whole brain is just gonna leave my body. Deep breaths.
We all know, like the notes for next year. I was not.
What?
Because of the like, I almost asked you guys during a meeting.
Oh, hello guys. How's it going? Good.
From the state of Maine to Hawaii.
Hi.
Take a look around me, taking pages from a magazine. Been looking for the answers ever since we were 17. You know the truth can be a weapon to fight this world of ill intentions. A new answer to the same question: how many times will you learn the same lesson? I think they got it all wrong. We just gotta hold on and on and on and on. 'Cause we're gonna be legends, gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary, it's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends, gonna teach them all a lesson. Got this feeling in our souls we carry, it's about to be legendary. This is what we came for, and we couldn't want it anymore. We could never turn back now, got to leave it all on the floor.
Let's go north to the future with determination. Determination is the key to success. Let's go north to the future with connections. Without connections, we have no growth.
Let's go north to the future with optimism. Optimism means looking for the best in your situation.
Let's go north to the future with vision. Vision is seeing beyond the challenges to the dreams ahead.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alaska FFA, let's go north to the future with your 2024-2025 State FFA Officer Team. Your State Treasurer, Melina Rigord. Your State Secretary, Emily Faulkner. Your State Vice President, Levi Faulkner. Your State President, Inga Peterson. Welcome to the 49th Alaska State FFA Convention.
The session hall will come to order. We are now holding the first general session of the 49th Alaska FFA State Convention. Mr. Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they are at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel. Your duties there.
Through this door past many friends of the FFA, it is my duty to see that the doors open at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the President in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Mr. Vice President, why do you keep the plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are 230 members and guests registered, Madam President.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. FFA members, why are we here? Brotherhood, honor, agricultural opportunities, and responsibilities. Develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this, the first general session, duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any other matters which may properly be presented. Please rise while we hear Natalie Busby sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Natalie, for that beautiful presentation. Hello, Alaska FFA, and welcome to the 49th State Convention. We are so excited to have you here as we journey north to the future. Now, we're kind of treating these sessions as a bit of a road trip, and any road trip needs some good snacks to support it. To kick off convention, we are going to have my teammate, Melina Rigord, as session chair. Now, if Melina was a snack, I would have to say she's a pickle. She's crunchy with so many amazing flavors, from everything with kindness to compassion. Her personality is juicy with humor and so much more. Please welcome to the stage Melina Rigord.
To the first general session of the 49th Alaska FFA State Convention. Now, as you've probably heard, our convention theme is North to the Future, if you couldn't guess. Well, before we can hit the road towards the future, we need to talk about something important, the prep work, which is our session theme. Now think about it. Before any good road trip, you check the map, fill up the tank, the most important step, stock up on snacks. And you make sure your playlist is ready to go. But just like any great adventure, success in FFA and in life starts with the right preparation. Whether it's practicing for a competition, planning a chapter event, or setting goals for the future, the work we put in now determines the journey ahead. Throughout this session, we'll meet this year's officer team, visiting officers, and our state advisor. We'll recognize the Bill Stoltze and Ag West scholarships. We'll hear a little bit more about our Day of Service project, and we'll welcome our FFA chapters to the association, hear about our FFA Bucks, convention rules, and other lobby activities. So let's start this road trip off right by introducing the people who helped make this journey possible. If my fellow teammates could join me on stage, we'd like to introduce ourselves.
Hello, everybody. My name is Inga Peterson, and I am serving as this year's state president. I am so excited to see the places going north to the future will take you. I look forward to meeting all of you and encouraging on your journey to the future.
Hello, everybody. My name is Levi Faulkner, and I'm serving as this year's state vice president. I'm ecstatic to be able to see other people in the jacket come here for competition with the same enthusiasm I brought.
Hello, everybody. My name is Emily Faulkner, and I'm serving as this year's state secretary. I am so excited to be able to have conversations with you, whether I know you or I will meet you this week, and I can't wait to support you in all you're doing.
Hi, everyone. My name is Melina Rigord, and I'm this year's state treasurer. I'm so excited to connect with those of you who I haven't met and reconnect with those of you who I've had the privilege of knowing this year. Now that we've met the team, let's meet the driver, the person who really runs it all, our state advisor, Miss Taylor Nelson.
Hello, Alaska FFA members. It is so good to see you. I know I saw all of you at Day of Service earlier today, and I just wanted to come out and say a few words as we get started for tonight. So, thinking about the theme, North to the Future, for this year, there's two major things that stand out about that to me. So with North, I always think of resilience and tenacity, and with that, I think of our members. And all of the Alaska FFA members that I have ever met have something in common, and that is that there is work to be done. You show up like you did with the Day of Service earlier today. You do the work, and then you follow it by immediately asking, what can we do next? What's next? What else can we do? Where can we do this? And you are always striving to continue to help others and to do work even when nobody can see that you're doing the work. And that is something that I appreciate so greatly about all of you, and I'm so excited to have you all here this week because we get to cheer you on while you come on stage, you go compete, you attend workshops, and you be leaders within this organization. So first and foremost, thank you so much for being here, and I'm so excited that you're here. You are going to be the ones who build a brighter future for the state of Alaska within agriculture and with natural resources, and I am so happy to have you here. So please, throughout the week, don't hesitate. Say hi to me, say hi to the state officers, jump in, try something new, meet some new friends, sit with new chapter members during sessions, do everything that you can to continue to build that bright future the way that I know that you can. Thank you so much for being here, Alaska FFA, and I'm excited to get to know you all so much more.
you, Miss Nelson. Now, just like a road trip needs a solid group of friends to make it unforgettable, our FFA family wouldn't be complete without our visiting state and national officers. We are thrilled to welcome these visiting officers who made the smart decision of flying rather than road tripping to Alaska. Please welcome to the stage Porter Hand, Sarah Dahman, Will Brackett, and Emily Ryder.
Hello, Alaska. I know you just saw us, but here's that formal introduction I was talking about. I'm Porter Hand. I'm the Region 1 State Vice President for the state of South Carolina. Flew in on Sunday, and I've had such an incredible time going around and seeing Alaska, meeting all of you amazing members. That day of service that we had earlier was just phenomenal and unlike anything I've ever seen. And fun fact, I go to Clemson University, and I am a DJ for our campus's radio station. Oh, yeah.
Howdy, Alaska FFA. I am Sarah Dahman, proudly serving the Michigan FFA Association as its state vice president. I'm so excited to get to meet all of you here today and really make those connections that will last a lifetime. Something cool about me, I know the first 100 digits of pi and sang that pi song in front of my entire school when I was a sophomore.
Good evening, Alaska FFA. Thank you so much for inviting us out here. It's already been so much fun, and I'm excited to get to know you more throughout this week. My name is Will Brackett. I'm serving as this year's state president for the Gem State of Idaho. Fun fact about me, I'm actually the president of the esteemed Idaho Underwater Basket Weaving Club, so that's pretty cool.
Good evening, Alaska FFA. I'm Emily Ryder, and I'm proud to represent the beautiful evergreen state of Washington as their president. And I've already had a phenomenal time here in Alaska, basically my neighbor. And I've loved getting to meet each and every one of you and loved getting to serve the community at that day of service. And my fun fact is that I'm basically made up of Dr. Pepper. It runs through my veins.
Now, I would like to introduce our National Eastern Region Vice President, Caroline Groth.
Hello, Alaska FFA. My name is Caroline Groth. I'm currently serving as the National FFA Eastern Region Vice President. My home state is Kentucky, and I'm from Lexington. Now, if you know Kentucky, you probably know horse racing and Kentucky Fried Chicken. But my fun fact is that I have actually only ever had Kentucky Fried Chicken twice. So even though I'm from Kentucky, some of y'all have probably had it more than me. I know. I see the shock on your face. I just want to say how thankful I am to be here in Alaska with you all. Already in the past 2 days, I've learned a lot of Alaskan culture, from dry cabins to what the lower 48 is, to some of the wildlife that you all have here that we do not have in Kentucky. A bucket list item I have while I'm here is I want to see a moose. Never seen a moose, so hopefully I can catch that. I was so inspired by you all today, getting to participate in the Day of Service activity, by your resilience, not only that, but your encouragement. Getting to serve at a table and watch you all encourage each other was so inspiring. You all are such a family here in Alaska, and it's so refreshing to be in a group of FFA members that is such a tight-knit community. So I want to thank you for welcoming me into that community this week, and I'm excited to form some connections with you all as the week continues. So thanks for having me, and let's enjoy the rest of this session.
Let's give another big hand to Caroline. All right. No successful road trip happens without a little bit of planning. And for many FFA members, part of that planning includes scholarships to support their education and future careers. The Bill Stoltze Scholarship and the Ag West Scholarship are two of those incredible opportunities. It is my honor to introduce Mr. Kevin Fox to present this year's Bill Stoltze Scholarship, followed by Ms. Taylor Nelson to present Ag West's scholarship.
This is awesome. Fire up, huh? I want to hear something back, huh? Hello? Anybody see? Yeah, okay. You know, I've been to a lot of these conventions. This most FFA members I've seen in the 10 years that I was past state advisor. So be proud. You're setting a record tonight. You're sitting out here in the audience and setting a record for a number of members. So give yourself a hand for that one. Yeah. So I have the opportunity tonight to present the Bill Stoltze Scholarship. I want to talk a little bit about the history of that scholarship and why we even have it. Bill Stoltze was a House of Representatives. He was a representative for the state of Montana, and then he termed out and went to or state of Alaska. Excuse me. I've been in Montana for a few months, and I'm talking about the wrong state. So, and then he termed out and went into the Senate and retired there. And when he during his time in the Alaska legislature, he was instrumental in finding funding for Alaska FFA Association. At one time, the state advisor was a chapter advisor, and so they had the job of putting on state convention and also being a chapter advisor, which was a lot of work. So Senator Stoltze was instrumental in getting funding and funding for a state advisor position, and that happened in 2012. So we haven't had a state association person in charge before that. And then when he retired from the legislature, he took all his leftover campaign funds and he gave them to the Alaska FFA. And he didn't want the scholarship to be called the Stoltze Scholarship, but we felt it was an honor to do that, because he gave us about, at that time, he gave us about $27,000 to present a scholarship to the outstanding graduate senior that's hopefully going into some agriculture field. So with that being said, and even though he wasn't able to make it tonight, let's give him a round of applause for his support of FFA. So, you know, we had a tough time making the decision on who received this scholarship tonight, and there was a sentence in one of the applications that really stood out to me, and it was asking about what's a leader, and the comment was, leadership is to recognize my strengths and weaknesses as well as those of my team, and create an environment where everyone can shine in their area of expertise. So that's a true leader. I really appreciated that comment. You know, a lot of you are going to be leaders in the future, but it really takes the people that you work with, you know, and giving them their time to shine. That makes a true leader. This individual, she's going to school at UAF. She's currently a state officer. She's been in FFA about since, I think, 6th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. She goes to Focus School. Her desire is to become an ag educator, to become a teacher and come back to Alaska and teach FFA. So what better exemplifies what we hope to pick for this scholarship. And tonight's winner of the Stoltze Scholarship is Emily Faulkner. So Emily, are you back there? So give her another round of applause. And your state advisor is going to come out, and she's going to present another award.
Hello again, Alaska FFA. So it is my honor tonight to come out and introduce our Ag West Scholarship. So last year we were approached by our Ag West Farm Credit with some sponsorship dollars, and with that money they wanted to create an opportunity that would continue to provide growth and leadership for FFA members as they go throughout the tail end of their FFA career. And so they decided to help us create a Washington Leadership Conference scholarship. So for those of you who don't know what Washington Leadership Conference is, it is a week-long conference that is run by National FFA, and it happens during the summer in Washington, D.C. So members that go to Washington Leadership Conference often say that it is one of the most impactful, if not the most impactful single conference that they attend as a member. So these members often, they create a community support plan where they put community service in action and bring it back into their communities once they come home. But they also create community while they're at this conference. And so we are so excited to have this scholarship. The scholarship itself covers the students' travel to the conference and also the week that they spend there in DC. So that way they can spend time really focusing in and learning all that they can to bring back to their chapter, their homes, and their communities. With all that being said, we did have multiple applications this year, and the committee took great consideration into the member that would get this scholarship. So I'm going to go ahead and announce this member's name. As they make their way to the stage, I'll tell you a little bit more about them. So without further ado, our Ag West WLC scholarship recipient this year is Sarah Densmore of the Palmer FFA chapter. So Sarah, if you come up this way. Yeah, yep, I've got to do a little facilitating from the top. Good job. All right, as Sarah makes her way to the stage, the committee took a look at all of the applications, and we had 3 really amazing applications this year. And one of the things with that application was that, go ahead this way, Sarah. So one of the things with that application with Sarah was that she has a desire to not only, oh, come on. All right. She has a desire not only to go on and study an agricultural career, but also to come back and serve her community. And so that was one of those things that with the goals of the WLC scholarship is developing leaders and taking those young members and giving them the opportunity to come back and really help their chapter grow and develop. They ended up choosing Sarah this year. So everybody give her one last round of applause.
Are Bill Stoltze and Ag West scholarship winners. Now, no successful road trip. One of the unspoken rules of a good road trip, snacks are a must. Food is not just fuel for the journey, it's essential to everyday life. But for many, access to food is not always guaranteed. That's where our day of service came in. We worked with Meals of Hope, and we packed 50,000 meals. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. The meals that we packed today went through Meals of Hope, and they will be given to the Food Bank of Alaska and the MatSu Food Bank. Now, please invite Emily Faulkner, Inga Peterson, and Miss Nelson to the stage to help welcome our new chapters.
A great road trip isn't just about the places you go. It's about the people you bring along for the ride. And tonight, we have the honor of officially welcoming our brand new FFA chapters to our journey.
It is an honor to charter new programs into the FFA. Our state constitution and policies outline basic requirements for the establishment of a chapter. Madam Secretary, please read the list of chapters chartering today.
Madam President, members and guests, it's an honor to read the following list of charter candidates. Glacier View, Iditarod Area, Palmer Junior Middle, and Wassail Middle. Will the chapters present please stand?
Thank you. Madam Advisor, have all candidates met the requirements for a charter?
Yes, Madam President, I have evaluated the applicants and all have fully met chartering requirements.
Thank you, Madam Advisor. Will the rest of the state officer team please join me on stage for the chartering ceremony?
As Sentinel, I welcome you as friends of FFA. I encourage you to assure that your chapter is a place that is welcoming to friends and neighbors of all backgrounds. May your doors be open and inviting. May you care for the symbols of our organization with pride.
FFA is a national organization that reaches from Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from Maine to Hawaii. But the heartbeat of every story we tell starts at the local level. As a new chapter, take your responsibility to tell the story of FFA, agriculture, and education seriously. May the story you tell be honest, optimistic, and timeless. As leaders, you are charged with the careful stewardship of your chapter's resources. FFA is known for responsibility, practicality, opportunity, and generosity. But it is only known as that as long as its chapters esteem its values. May your chapter's future be marked by decision-making that allows you to serve your community for years to come.
Has the foundation of our emblem and a crop grown in every association, the ear of corn compels us to build our chapters upon relationships and connections within and beyond our communities. May you find no shortage of opportunities to learn from others, share with others, and take advantage of experiences that increase your network.
As Vice President, I impart upon you the importance of a willingness to do the work necessary to make your chapter successful. Not all work will receive recognition, but the FFA develops leaders who are ready to meet the needs of others without needing glory. May you find purpose and satisfaction in a job well done, and may your chapter come to be known as disciplined, trustworthy, and humble.
FFA is a student organization that develops premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. Honor the traditions and expectations of our historic organization, but recognize the very nature of FFA expects our newest chapters and members to lead us into new eras. May your chapter be known for brotherhood and cooperation, and may you rely on the knowledge of wisdom of those who have come before you. FFA members and guests, it is a privilege to officially charter these chapters and add them to the list of approved chapters in the Alaska FFA Association.
chapters. Congratulations to our newest chapters. We can't wait to see what you do. All right, before we hit the highway, let's talk about something every great journey needs: spending money. Something most of us are familiar with are FFA Bucks. Now, in the past couple of years, they've been stuffed animals or game pieces. Well, this year, to keep it close to our theme, we have mini license plates. Thank you, thank you. Now, state staff, volunteers, and state officers will be carrying these around. Now, how do we get our hands on these? Earn them by participating, helping out, and engaging with our workshops and activities. The more you collect, the better your chances will be at snagging some awesome rewards at the FFA store, which will be open during our dance on Thursday night. Okay, every good trip needs some ground rules. You wouldn't hit the road without checking the speed limit or making sure your seatbelt is on. To help us stay on track, here is Teek Barhow to introduce our convention rules.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be back. Welcome to convention. It is so insanely exciting to see everyone here, ready to learn, compete, and make new friends. This week is full of a lot of fun things planned by your state officers, Miss Nelson, and us volunteers. But big thing is that to show that we appreciate all the work done by this crew, as well as show our respect and appreciation for this beautiful facility and its staff that have treated our organization so insanely well. Please be aware of and follow the rules of convention. As is every year, respect is the overall rule here. We have the opportunity to represent not just our school and chapter, but all of FFA and the entire agriculture community. So let's do it right. This means respecting each other, our advisors, the volunteers, and the facility. Here is how we can do that. To stay involved, please always be at a convention event. If you're not in a CDE or LDE, check out a workshop or a tour. There is plenty to do this week. During downtime or while waiting to get ready for an event in the theater, please stay in the lobby unless staff, volunteers, or your advisors say otherwise. This includes not going past the doors near the bathrooms unless instructed to do so by state staff or volunteers. This space is restricted for specific events. The piano in the lobby is not to be touched by anyone for any reason. Do not set things on it. Do not go past the ropes. Do not touch it, flat out. There is no excuses, and there will be consequences if anything does happen to that piano. We are guests on an active college campus with classes ongoing during our competitions. When preparing or waiting for events in college buildings, do not leave the designated waiting area. This will usually be in a hallway. And, especially then, be quiet out of respect for the classes going on around you. In general, please be considerate and be sure to keep noise levels down and follow the curfews so we don't disrupt other guests wherever you are staying. FFA has a zero tolerance policy on drugs and alcohol, and breaking it comes with serious consequences. Just don't do it. If state staff, theater staff, volunteers, visiting officers, national, or state officers give instructions, listen and follow them. This is for the safety and enjoyment of everyone at convention. Keep it professional. Public displays of affection are not appropriate in this setting. We are here to represent our organization in a positive and professional way. Be on time. Know your competition schedule and where you need to be. With competitions, on time is late. Schedules will be posted with speaking orders, which most are already out on the windows in the lobby. And you can always feel free to ask a staff member, volunteer, or a state officer to help finding this information. Another note for scheduling. Please be aware of every single competition you are participating in. Many of them overlap and are not going to be in the same location. Traveling between the fairgrounds and the theater takes time, and we want you to be able to have fun rather than feel stressed. If you run into any issues, please find a volunteer to speak with about your competition schedule. Finally, we want to represent our organization well. Please wear official dress unless told otherwise, per FFA standards. If you don't have it, go for a professional look, such as slacks, a skirt, a button-up shirt, a tie, or a jacket. I know this sounds like a lot, but if we all follow these very simple expectations, we can all have a great time and make this a positive experience for everyone. Let's show respect, kindness to those around us, and make sure this convention goes well. Thank you.
Thank you, Teak. Now that we have the rules of the road, let's keep moving forward. If you've been in the lobby, you may have seen some of our activities. There's a friendship bracelet station, and we're gonna have a paper chain that will grow as the weeks go on. With the paper chain, we can follow the color-coded directions and write down and share our experiences. One last thing. At registration, you should have received 3 little figurines. Throughout convention, you can play games of rock, paper, scissors to win them from each other. Once you run out, you are out of the game. Let's see who has the most at the end of the week. Now, just like packing the car, filling the tank, and planning the route, we have put in the prep work to make this convention an unforgettable journey. Now it's time to hit the road. Thank you all for being here for our first general session. We have an incredible few days ahead, and I can't wait to see what's in store. So buckle up, get ready, and let's make this convention one to remember. Would my teammates Inga and Emily join me on stage for closing ceremonies?
Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now come before this session?
I have the following announcements. After the end of the session, please gather on stage for the state picture. A final reminder to please not touch the piano in the lobby. The Glen Massey Theater is keeping it safe for its owner, and we want it to help to keep it that way. Finally, all members participating in talent, please meet backstage with Alexa Barhow and Miss Nelson after group photos to discuss your needs for talent.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this session? We are about to adjourn this, the first general session of the 49th Alaska FFA State Convention. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, please join me in a salute to our flag. I now declare this session adjourned.
To Alaska, go north, the rush is on. North to Alaska, go north, the rush is on. Way up